안녕.
We're so excited to be in this interview. So at first, it was kind of like we liked dancing and singing.
Yeah, like we just in general. But
Yeah. And then we started getting into K-pop like sooner.
like we started liking K-pop songs
In like 2022.
or 2022.
And we were like, I kind of want to do that myself. You know?
Like I want
Like I don't want to just watch it.
I want to be that person that's going on screen and on stage and dancing and singing and This is so awkward. Like it's so silent. Get canceled for this. Or not,
Okay.
not canceled, copyrighted.
So first, so the Kanabeats and the Geans are separate of the origin name.
So
The Kanabeats came from like a person that we used to try,
to like make beats from.
but then we were like oh wait, we gotta make them ourselves.
Because if we did that, if they made the beats, that would cost like $90, and we're gonna have to keep doing that for every album, no. So we just decided.
But
to
then we
go.
were like, I kind of like their name though.
Like I think we should keep it because we originally made the name when we were like creating the lyrics for the songs, because that's the only thing we were doing. So.
And then the Geans came from so we really liked this K-pop group and it had Geans in the name. So we didn't want to get caught. We didn't want to be like original. I mean, we didn't want to be like everybody else. We needed to be original. So we added the G and it became Kanabeatsgeans.
Kanabeatsgeans.
Yeah, and I personally think I liked how the name turned out. So
Yeah.
Kanabeatsgeans.
This whole background speaks
Kanabeatsgeans.
Okay, who's going first?
So we're not exactly fluent, but we have.
We said that during our concert, but we're not fluent.
We have somewhat background.
Like
We're gonna
somewhat
say it in our
background,
concert, but
background.
we have like a
understanding.
somewhat background.
So, for me, when I learned Japanese, the first thing that I started is hiragana, okay? And I don't want to say the app because I'm not trying to get copyrighted and canceled, but so, I used an app, and that app allowed me to learn like single hiragana, and then I learned it and it had like little quizzes and things. And it even like said it for me, and I even got to draw it. So now my writing in hiragana is, it's pretty much it's good. Okay, it's good.
You sure?
It's good. It's not great. It's good.
Oh.
So and then after that, so then I learned in the app there's katakana. So then I started learning katakana, and what I realized that they're basically just the same thing. But then I did more researching, and I found out what they were actually for, because I didn't know. So then for this one, since the app only had hiragana and katakana, there was no kanji. So I went on an exploration, and I was trying to like how am I supposed to learn kanji? I'm so scared. So then I just honestly, I'm using different apps. Like there's one app that teaches you like actual phrases and things you need to know, unlike that green bird app. But yeah, like that's how I learned Japanese.
For me,
I'm not fluent in kanji, by the way. I'm not fluent at all.
I learned very, very, very partial Japanese from this random woman here.
Random.
And I learned most of my Korean through apps because like, what money do you gotta spend on a tutor? So, I learned most of it through apps, and I started learning like the alphabet first and how to write the alphabet, what it meant, how to combine the words combine them and pronounce them, write them, and then slowly turning it into phrases, phrases, then sentences, then paragraphs.
Oh yeah, guys, for the Japanese, the app for like hiragana and katakana.
Who told you to interrupt me? Who gave you the permission to interrupt me? Because I don't call giving you permission to interrupt me. Yeah, that's what I thought. So like I was saying, she can speak.
Anyways.
No, not anyways in me. Go.
So, for example, for like the little, I don't know what it's called, dashes. For an example, if like, I'm just not gonna use an example, but like, if you know what I mean, like that app that I was using for hiragana and katakana also had that too. And what I realized when I was learning it, since it had like a little speaker thing, like you couldn't speak into it, but it would have how to speak it. I learned that my accent, it got more Japanese-fied. Like for an example, if I'm just saying konnichiwa, right? But then if I say it Japanese, like I say like konnichiwa, you see the difference? Konnichiwa.
What happened?
Konnichiwa. It's permanently changed my accent. Like it depends how I speak, and now it's just a part of my billions of accents that I can do.
Wow, that was so.
Except that one's more common.
When
I'm speaking Japanese, that one's like on point. So.
Yeah, and honestly, learning Korean was a lot easier than learning Japanese. What are you doing?
Like there's like something, and it.
Anyways, it was a lot easier than learning Japanese, but eventually, I kind of like I'm still learning hiragana, but
it's
okay.
Girl.
So, we're on a journey together. But I'm more fluent in Korean than you, so you don't get to speak.
So I'm learning mine.
And thankfully, I don't use the Green Bird app that tells you how a silver force walk with the man in the forest on the tree to the bird.
But my Korean journey, it's getting better.
It's rough.
It's
very rough.
It's getting better. For me, I'd say like I didn't really learn Korean from apps at all, really. I learned it from this random dude over here.
I'm a dude?
Yeah. So I learned it from like, so you know like when you go into the Korean text and there's like all of the Korean consonants, blah blah blah. I started to learn that from her, and then I started trying to like text in Korean to her to kind of get that feel. And my writing at Korean is not the best, but it's getting better.
You know, honestly, when I first started typing in Korean, like it felt so good to be like, oh my gosh, I know Korean. Oh my goodness, I'm amazing. Okay, you get what I mean. But and also the app I used, like it teaches you how to speak it, how to how to write it, how to what it's supposed to sound like, and then it'll give you quizzes on what it means, and it'll actually
That sounds
teach
a
you.
lot similar. I don't know why. It's not the same app I used.
And it'll also like give you breakdowns of like what you're mispronouncing and what you're actually correctly pronouncing, and it'll just give you quizzes and blah blah blah. And I used that I think I used 3 or 2 apps.
For kanji, I only use like 1 or 2. Hiragana and katakana, I only use 1 or 2. But for kanji, when I tell you I was downloading and deleting apps because the kanji apps, they're very low quality.
I hate when it asks for premium. Like, for me to learn a language, you want money? Premium?
Also,
no.
For my typing journey in Japanese, I mostly just use the romanization version. If you know what I'm talking about, like the lighting.
Okay, continue, I guess.
So I use the romanization version, like I was saying. Like for an example, ka, you would type K-A instead of the actual
Kaka.
symbol for ka, like the actual like word thing. Whoa. Yeah, it's fine. Thing for ka, like Ka. So like I'm not gonna type ka, like the actual Japanese word. Letter. I'm just gonna type K-A. For the actual one, like I'm a very slow typer when I use that. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm a very, very, very slow typer. Why are you sleeping? I'm a very slow typer. So yeah. Copy me. So yeah. So this one is a very serious, like this is very serious, like actually.
So it all started, like obviously we started liking Kanabeatsgeans and we're like, you know, I don't want to get into an agency of it.
Wait. Let me like the actual breakdown. Okay. So I'm gonna start speaking because.
No, you never let me start speaking, so let me speak.
No, please wait. No, please wait.
There's abuse in this household.
So, start.
Okay, so it was around the time where we started liking KBG in around 2002, and we used
2002. We were alive.
I'm in 2022.
So wait, let me break it down.
No,
like start from the actual start. Like,
okay, no,
like
okay,
how we got the idea of being in a K-pop group.
No, okay, just okay. Let me speak.
Move.
Okay, so it was in 2022 when we actually started liking K-pop, and in the time we were in gymnastics, so we were like subconsciously working around trying to create the group and trying to still be in gymnastics. Then eventually,
it's my turn now. So when we were in gymnastics, our mother, she was going through a lot of crisis, and not financial issues, but like debt. And so eventually, because it got so high, and I'm not going to expose how much it was, but just know it was a lot, we eventually just had to get out of gymnastics because it was so high, because we were in competitive gymnastics. So a way to cope with that was Kanabeatsgeans.
Yeah, so we're like, you know, we've been thinking about creating a K-pop group for like a long time. Like, I think we should, you know, start a K-pop group, you know? And we're like, you know, it's kind of similar to gymnastics. It has that same adrenaline, you know what I'm saying? So like, I just feel like it's a really good idea. So, and we started really badly. So like, it wasn't even executive. It wasn't even trying to.
Come on, wake up, see the world in you.
Okay, so there was a lot of demo songs that were never released, and you guys don't get to hear.
The first one, the first one, the language that we started with was actually not Korean. It wasn't Korean. It was Albanese.
I think. Wait. Is it? I think.
So we started with Albanese. Albanian.
Oh yeah,
Albanian, not Albany. What is that?
I don't know.
So we started with Albanian because we really liked how it just flowed out. But the thing is,
but then we're like, if we want to be in a K-pop group, it has to be Korean. So, you know, maybe one day we'll make a song in Albanian and Korean.
Maybe. So, and here's like a little chorus. Come on, wake up, see the world in you, and not always you. Something.
And now you have come on, wake up, so
that was 3 years ago. I don't know how we still remember that. But so
yeah, it started around 2023. We started using like beats from other people because like
that was from a creator.
And we were like, I want to make my own beats. I'm too lazy for that. I want to learn.
So the demo was really bad. So when we actually calculated the price, because we made 3 songs, so when we calculated the price, it was
like almost over $100.
It was $90, and we
don't got a budget for that.
For every single album, I don't think so. So $90 for every single album? No. Like, who's paying that? Not me.
Not us. We don't.
So, and this is around the time we're like, wait. Oh wait.
Okay, so we're like, wait.
We can't make that. No, absolutely not. So you know what we did? So we decided to get into winter entertainment.
Yeah, because we're like, okay, you know, I'm a little lazy to make my own beats, and we're like, it's around the time where we're starting to figure out how to make our own beats, like using GarageBand, which was not a good idea. We never figured it out.
So this is the time where we decided to audition for winter entertainment.
And there was like auditions going around, and we were like, you know, like this company isn't toxic. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. And we got in around 2023, maybe February.
Maybe no, because it was around early 2024.
No, I know it was like late 2023.
Because we created the Come On Wake Up in August 2023. So it's around December 2023.
Yeah.
December. So in that time, so we auditioned and we passed, and then they just decided, because they saw our talents and they saw the potential in us, they decided that they would just go ahead and create the group.
Yeah, and we recently posted some of the stuff. It's gone now. It's lost media. And they were like, wait, you know, I mean, these songs are really bad, but, you know, they have a lot of potential.
So they decided, because they really liked the name also, so they kept the name. And in those 3 years, 3 years. So in those in the 3 years, we decided to train and also create the group.
You can't just be a K-pop like that.
So because
you need to know a lot of things. Like, you need to know how to actually sing correctly.
And the reason why we helped create the group was because we were the one who came up with the name, with the songs, with the dancing, everything. So we
not really with the dancing.
Well, some of it. Not the dance, some of it. But so we created all of that. So they just decided, why don't you help us? Because they liked our idea. Yeah, and they saw potential in us.
They liked the idea, but they had to do a little critiquing. So, and then eventually, we're here now, close to debuting, pre-debut.
So
we're debuting on the 25th.
Our journey has gone so far, and it's been a really
a blessing.
Yeah, it's been a real blessing. Oh wait, we're not closing yet.
Well, a closing of that topic, okay?
So it's really wait. It's really been a blessing to be allowed to even create Kanabeatsgeans and just be in Kanabeatsgeans and seeing everybody in the spotlight. Like, we're in the spotlight.
Like, we're going to dance on stage. And it was really about, like, pushing our limits a lot, too. Because we're still on a diet, and we had to go on a diet because you can't be eating all them carbs and being unhealthy, eating pizza every single day while you're dancing, singing, working out.
And also,
that doesn't mean salads every day, guys. That means get your protein in, fruits and veggies.
Wait, I'm trying to remember what I was going to say. Continue speaking, because I forgot.
Like, it's not just like, I'm gonna eat salads every day and ice cubes. It's you gotta get that protein.
Okay, I remember.
So you gotta get that protein in salads.
Okay,
with
so
tomatoes or something.
So we're still in school. Okay, like, we did not drop out of school just to go into Kanabeatsgeans. No, we're still getting our education. This is not our full-time career. Like, we're still getting our education while we're in school. So it's been like a really, really, really hard job.
It's about like maintaining the time between like school and studies and dancing and
singing. Studies, dancing, singing.
And because it was like really, like, we were really rough. We used to dance almost like 5 hours each day after school, and it was like really hard to maintain that, and like studying for tests.
So we basically just went on like a pre-debut hiatus,
if you know what I mean, to like focus.
Because like it got so bad to the point where we were training so hard to the point where we just had to quit KBG just like for about like 3 months
and then come back.
And we actually, because we worked so hard, the thing about it's the debut time that delayed KBG, because
it was originally February 28th of last year and then this year.
So it was like And we really wanted to do that time. We really did, but it's just every single time we wanted to debut, we did not have anything ready.
It was the distribution things and everything. And especially because of like the like immense pressure as us still being in school, you know? And it's just all of that stuff like combined up with stress about school, stress about like, what am I gonna do this? What am I gonna do that? And like, especially since of last year, we actually started like grinding on Kanabeatsgeans. And because we're in a higher grade than we were now, it's like a lot harder to do a lot of things. So, and we really started grinding on KBG.
Okay, so I already know the next question. Are you guys related? 3, 2, 1. Yes! We're twins! I mean, if you couldn't notice. So the reason why our hair is different and why I have like more of an accent is so that you guys can tell us apart, okay? That's the whole reason. Because if we like
only people that we're close to can tell us apart. Like it's not even funny.
It's like my teacher still can't tell me apart. My friends can't tell me apart between her and me. Like,
our friends, mind you. It's really bad.
Like our very closest friends had to take some time to tell us apart. Like
it's been a journey.
Our mothers still sometimes can't tell us apart. Our fathers still sometimes can't tell us apart.
It's really all of that, you know.
Also, I'm mostly saying our mother mostly just helped with Kanabeatsgeans, mostly.
Yeah, mostly.
Our father kind of helped, but our mother was
he mostly bought more like the equipment, and then our mom bought like stuff for the outfits, like actual setup, stage things.
Our mom volunteered to help for our group because she loved the idea so much.
And she was like, oh my gosh, like, you guys can sing, you can dance, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna put this on my Instagram. No, mothers are obsessed with Instagram and Facebook.
My little sweet potatoes. Okay. So, yeah, it's been a very grueling and exciting journey. And we're still not perfect. Like my singing and dancing, I need to perfect. It's not perfect.
Like obviously, because like we're still around the debut time. Like our dancing isn't perfect, our singing isn't perfect, but we're working on it. Okay,
we're still getting there, and eventually I feel like we're gonna get there, but it's just not now. So if there's like any imperfections, because sometimes like I look like I'm dancing lazy, but I'm dancing with my full heart, or my vocals are unstable when I'm dancing.
Yeah, we usually sometimes for like training we just run like in place. Like I don't want to expose our song.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as you can see, our vocals are not like. Our vocals are good, but they're
not at that level that they should be.
They're not at the level that they should be when dancing. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. And is that even a question? Of course. Like do we see this backdrop?
Okay, so first of all, we helped create this backdrop, and
these kisses are from my heart.
These two were from me, and then a lot of them were from me, and then the hand prints stained our hands purple. We had to we had to use the
steel wool scrubber to brush this out.
Almost look. It literally fits my hand. Like it was us. It was us. Because we wanted to help create the background. And look at the stars.
Yeah, like look at it. And then this big heart. It was actually to cover a stain, but you guys don't need to know that. It's still very.
You don't need to know where it's from. And then there's like little hands on the bottom.
If you lift it, there's like little. I don't know if you can see it.
There's like hands on the bottom.
That was me, I think.
Like, and look at this one. This design is so cool. Because it was scrunched up.
Yeah,
and then I put my hand on here, and then I didn't realize that it was scrunched up, and it looks really cool.
It looks like a zebra print almost.
Yeah. So, and look at that big like yellow kiss. I drew that.
Yeah, it was really fun. So overall, Kanabeatsgeans has been like a pretty hard and tough, grueling journey.
But it's also been really exciting before they think that.
No, like genuinely, because like I remember, like on our first diet, like I remember, like it was so hard cutting off carbs and pizza.
The thing is, like our diet it's not that severe because we're underweight and we're children. The thing, like our diet mostly consists of like cutting sugar
and cutting carbs, because the amount of
craving.
unhealthy, greasy foods that we were eating were bad.
Yeah, like we kept like craving stuff when we were doing our dance practice, and we kept eating and eat. Like we kept having little snacks.
Yeah,
At least the snacks were
It was
healthy.
really hard, like trying to cut the carbs, especially like that pizza, that hot dogs, that burgers, that
The bread.
You know, because like that's like even when you're underweight, that's still like unhealthy.
And some people think, oh, well, you have fast metabolism. You just have
You're
perfect
fine.
body. You're fine. It's so hard to gain weight. You don't understand. It's so hard to gain weight.
Okay, but back to our closing. Like overall, it's just been really, really hard, and especially because we also had to start working out to like lose some. I'm unhealthy.
Like we just had to grow muscles.
Also,
that's the whole point
my
why we
arm
wanted
strength
to work
is
out.
horrible.
Like, but the thing is, the whole reason why we wanted to work out in the first place because Windsor Entertainment told us to, and because we wanted the muscles. Okay,
Yeah.
they're not here, but they're here.
They're in our legs, okay, and our core. Maybe not here. Maybe not here.
Definitely not here.
But definitely
So-
here. Look somewhere else.
So
This has just been a very hard, grueling journey,
but it's also been a very fun and exciting journey, and
we're really excited for our debut concert.
And I hope that we continue to enjoy Kanabeatsgeans and enjoy like loving what we do as idols.
Yeah, and if you're wondering about our salary, did we get paid a wage? We get paid a salary.
I mean,
most of the money goes to our parents.
So, but our allowance, it's $5 per week.
Yeah, we're very blessed to have allowance because our mother used to say,
Our mother,
I quote.
wait, first of all, our mother's African, so if you understand, you understand.
It was very hard to convince her. She kept saying, you don't need to get paid for something you're supposed to do. And I personally don't agree with that because I'm working my butt off at school and at home, and you're saying I don't need to get paid. Like, what do you mean? Like,
Okay, let's stop before our mother hears this and then she whoops us. So, but yeah, I mean we don't do KBG because of the money. We do it because it's just genuinely something that we love.
like, and it's really fun, especially even if it's like 7 hours dance practice. We're still gonna have
We're still having so much fun. Like, I'm honest, we're not doing it for the money. Like, our allowance is $5. That's not good money. That's not good money.
Okay, we need to close this up.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
we love Kanabeatsgeans, and yeah.
Okay. 3, 2,
2,
1. 안녕.
You're supposed. Oh.
안녕. We are Kanabeatsgeans.
Okay, wait.
안녕. We are Kanabeatsgeans.
No, you say Kanabeatsgeans.
Wait. 하나, 둘, 셋. 안녕. We are Kanabeatsgeans.